Femi FANI ÇIÂŁ, a former aviation minister, on Thursday urged President Muhammadu Buhari to arrest those killing Nigerians and not those criticizing his government over the spate of insecurity in the country. FANI ÇIÂŁ was condemning the arrest of Nasra Sharif after he protested the massive killing and insecurity in the north. He called for the unconditional and immediate release of Sharif. Sharif, who is the leader of the coalition of the northern groups, CNG, had on Tuesday led a peaceful protest in Katsina State over bandit attack and killings. Following the development, men of Nigerian police force arrested him. Reacting, the former minister in a tweet wrote, "I commend the courage of the people of Katsina State and the northwestern zone of Nigeria for finding the courage to come out and express their disgust and horror at Muhammadu Buhari's refusal and inability to stop the carnage that their people are being subjected to by the terrorists. I condemn the arrest of the young man that led the anti-Buhari protest in Katsina, and I call for his immediate and unconditional release. President Muhammadu Buhari, please arrest those that kill your people and not those that criticize and protest against your cruel and incompetent government." Really, I think this one is correct. You see, how can people leave the problem they have and be chasing after shadows? Just like Nigerian adage that said that he whose house is on fire does not chase rat. He whose house is on fire does not go after chasing rats. So Nigeria as it is already is on fire. A lot of injustice, a lot of insecurity cases, a lot of insurgencies in the country at the moment. How is it that instead of Nigerian government to tackle the problem at hand, which is insecurity, they are going about arresting innocent people that are going on with their peaceful protest just to attract government attention? What have these people done? Is it bad to protest especially when people are dying? This is human life we are talking about here, for God's sake. And this group, they are leading their peaceful protest, and their leader was arrested. How is his arrest solving the problem at hand in the country at the moment? How does his arrest relieve the people from their agony and the insecurity that have been crying out to government for? His arrest is not solving any problem. That is the problem we are having already in this country, where people are dying, people are being killed unjustly. Instead of government to tackle the problem, they go about trying to intimidate people for exercising their human rights. This is a very big slap to Nigerian government, because this is not what they should have done as a government. What all they needed to do is to hear the voice of these people and know what they are calling out for and solve their problem, and not going about arresting innocent citizens who are just demonstrating their human rights. This is totally uncalled for and unacceptable. Just like the former aviation officer said that he condemned the arrest of the young man that led the anti-Buhari protest in Katsina, and I call for his immediate and unconditional release. President Buhari, please arrest those that kill your people and not those that criticize and protest against your cruel and incompetent government. You have made people cry. Just like Nigerians believe in how they say, you cannot beat somebody, you cannot beat a child and stop that child from crying. You have already beaten the people by not securing their life. You have already made people miserable by not securing their lives and property. So since you have beaten them, how you can as well allow them to cry? Since you cannot secure them, at least you can allow them to protest. Against what is against them. So I don't think this is the right judgment or the right thing to do by the government. The right thing to do is to tackle the security problem in the country at the moment. Is to follow fight tooth and nail, and make sure that all those people that are killing all these innocent nothingers, that they face the prosecution. That is the right thing to do. And since all this happening, how many of these bandits, how many of these headsmen, how many of these terrorists have been arrested? We don't know how many of them that have been arrested. We don't hear about it. And now we are hearing about the arrest of this young man because he led a peaceful protest. So I go with ÇIÂŁ in this one, that the condemning the arrest of that young sheriff after he protested for the massive killings and insecurity in the north. So this is not what government should do. After all, people have been saying it, that this government have failed them already, that the government have failed them, that they are not gaining what they should gain, that this is not what they expected from Muhammadu Buhari's government. So instead of him to make an amend, just like he said the other day, as Muhammadu Buhari said the other day, that his soldiers, that his armies, that they are more than competent to deal with this case, to treat this case, that people should be patient with him. After begging, after pleading with the people, instead of you to put, or as in cover your face in shame and go about trying to make the right decision and follow the right tactics to settle and solve the problem permanently, instead of you to do that, you go about arresting innocent people that have not done anything but a peaceful protest. The people of Katsina have been dealt with. A lot of them they said they don't know how to mourn again, because if you want to mourn anybody, you will not know who to mourn, because a lot of people have been killed, a lot of people have been slaughtered for nothing. And now shooting them on the leg again by taking the leader of their group is not it's not a solution, but it's also an impediment and impinging on a fundamental human right of your citizen, which is very, very bad. I stand with ÇIÂŁ to condemn this movement. People should be allowed to protest. When you beat somebody, when you beat a child, you allow that child to cry. You don't beat somebody and tell the person to shut up. And a man whose house is on fire should not go about chasing rats. Instead, let that man look for water, fire extinguisher, or any solution to quench the fire first. Fire that can consume everything, and after he can go about doing any other thing he wants to do. And so I urge this federal government to go about and secure the life of people. If these people were living in peace and harmony like they used to live, there will be no reason for this protest. If these people are enjoying their fundamental human rights as the citizens of Nigeria, there will be no need for this demonstration. It's because they have been beaten, it's because they have been neglected, it's because the government have disappointed them, it's because they have been killed unjustly, and nothing is done to the people that are killing them, and nothing is being done about it, and the government is not doing anything about it but asking them to be patient. That is why they are protesting. So the solution is to bring about solving the insurgencies in the northern part of Nigeria and every other part of Nigeria, because no state is safe in this country. Release that young man. He is not the problem of Nigeria. Go and solve the problem of Nigeria by providing security, adequate and effective security, to secure the lives and properties of your citizens, which you swore that you will do. Anyway, let me just see what few people are talking about this. Somebody said their campaign slogan was next level, meaning we haven't seen nothing yet, but God passed them. Abio, somebody said he should be released immediately. Is this how Buhari will pay us back? Pay you back how? Funny. Somebody said, which Buhari? is still on the fence when it comes to the present state of Nigeria, though he has seen that Nigeria is more likely to end soon. As a politician, he is still engaging in political correctness, hoping for another job in the Zoological Republic in the future. Tico. They always do the easier job. Abi o. Somebody say, Ogogoro master, keep on talking, Joe. So you see, people are really criticizing this arrest of this young man. I would like to see your own view in the comment section. Thanks for watching and bye for now.